Hello everybody, Rogue Fox here, and welcome to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 5. This is episode 4, and I am coming to you from my base area, where I have recently constructed a frame for the first building I want to make. And now that I put the frame up, I realize this is going to be a pretty big build. I am not one for making big builds, but I wanted to do something different this season. So I'm really excited about this build. I have a idea of what I'd like to do and the blocks I would like to use. I placed in some quartz slabs, some quartz stairs, and there is a lot more quartz that I need to gather because I need to place quartz in right here, quartz down below, quartz over on this side, and I also need to go to an Ooean Monument today because I am going to be using prismarine bricks for my build also. Like I mentioned, I have an idea of what I like to do and I'm super excited about this project, but first I need to gather some resources, so I think I'm going to start off with doing that. The first thing I want to do is take on the Ooean Monument, and I actually have one right out in the distance there, so let's go ahead and fly out this way. I haven't done this in a while, so let's see if I remember what to do. I have my TNT, redstone blocks, some blocks to put stuff in. I got hit with that. I do have buckets of milk with me just to be on the safe side. And I'm going to use netherrack because why not? I know... Oh, I need that. I know slime blocks are typically what people use, but I don't remember why. Just because I think you can destroy it faster. There goes that. And, okay, let's take on the... I don't remember how to fight these. I'm just going to take it head on. Okay. Okay. That's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Probably because I have netherite armor on. Now, let me go ahead and take care of the other two. And I think it's going to be right there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, my poor redstone. Hey, achievement, yay! Gotcha. Just gonna take a little breather here while my hearts restore. I could have sworn there were a lot more guardians around this place, but I haven't seen any except for the elder guardians. Ow. Alright. Let's take out the last one here. I win. And now that I have all of the Elder Guardians out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and start mining some prismarine bricks. Totally forgot that drinking the milk also took away my water breathing potion, so I kind of just wasted that one. Good thing I have two more. Oh, all of a sudden, you guys wanted to spawn in. Ow! Ooh, sponges. Well, I didn't get as much as I thought I did, but this is a pretty good start. I can always make more potions and head back in. Now that I have enough prismarine bricks to at least get things started, I'm going to go ahead and gather the other resources I need, and that's going to be quartz and mangrove. This is a pretty good start. I have a full stack here, almost another full stack. I have my slabs I've already made down below, and then I have all of this nether quartz right here. So that's good for at least another couple stacks, maybe a stack and a half. So I can go ahead and start placing these slabs in up here because the plan is to move the nether portal from down there up to this level. And I think that'd be very cool to have the nether portal up here. So it kind of overlooks the jungle, so imagine I come out of the nether portal and I have all of this to look at. And of course, I'm going to do a lot more building around here over on that side. So I think it will just be a really good view. All of the quartz slabs are in place. So now I just need to move the nether portal up. And I think I actually might have enough to... Okay, maybe I take that back because I was thinking of this area that's going to have nether quartz. But the inside of the building... The inside is going to be all nether quartz slabs also, so I might have a lot more nether quartz I'm going to need to farm. The next thing I need to start collecting is mangrove, because the base of the building, this whole bottom portion, so 6 blocks tall all the way around this bottom level, I want it to be mangrove, so I am going to need quite a bit, and these trees grow in pretty weird. It's a new tree, so of course, I'm not used to chopping them down. But man, it's kind of all over the place. At least it's on like a straight line for the most part, just like this. But man, it's just so scattered. I think this is a pretty good start. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and almost a quarter of mangrove logs. And what I'm going to do, like I explained earlier, I want to layer them all down here for this layer of the building. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that makes sense, because when I was counting it in creative, I was counting the 6 block there. So instead of 6 mangrove logs, I just need 5, which means I am better off than I thought, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the mangrove logs, I'm going to place them down like this, vertically, so they all have the same pattern going, and then I'm going to strip them so I get that red color to them, which I think looks really, really good. So instead of trying to explain it to you, let me just go ahead and show you. Alright, that is all done. So I stripped all of these logs here, and this is the color I'm talking about. And it's, I don't know, it's just a very warm and natural color. I guess kind of makes sense because it's wood. But yeah, it looks better. I didn't want to use brick because of just the texture, and it just wasn't the right color for what I wanted to do, because like earlier, I was grabbing prismarine bricks, and this is what I'm going to match it with. So just to kind of give an idea of the palette I'm going to work with, and then also the quartz. So I got the quartz, I have the stripped mangrove logs, and then I'm going to be working with prismarine bricks. And of course, I'll sprinkle in some other colors here and there, but this is going to be my main palette for my build. I'm trying to think of where I want to go next. I do have some extra wood that I didn't expect having because I counted for 6 blocks instead of 5. So I have this. I still have the rest of my wood in the box. I have about another 3 stacks. So I could finish the base area down here, but I really want to do this portion up there because it's a little more easy to tackle, especially with the resources that I have currently at the moment. I should be able to finish it off, and if I'm able to complete that, you'll get a very good idea of what the rest of my base is going to look like. I have the shell of the building done, and I'm going to be using the prismarine for this, and then I have these blocks of quartz here. I think they're chiseled. Then I'm going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, and these are going to act as pillars for the outside of the building. Did I count that right? 1 more there, 1 more there, and then we're going to do this, stick one out from that side, and then I am going to have some glazed terracotta here in the center on the block that I'm standing on currently. which means I need to skip that one and then place... Pretty sure I just missed that far one that I was trying to start with. And I'm out. Looks like I need a couple more. There we go. Filled in those edges, and then let me go ahead and strip these logs here just like this. And there we go. So it's starting to come together. I am going to have another trim piece that I'm going to work on here in just a moment. But kind of getting the idea. I am really excited about this project because I've started doing a little more building recently, but this, I planned this out in creative and I am so excited to bring this to life. All right, I got that bottom trim of mangrove slabs, and then I'm just going to place all of these chiseled quartz blocks down like this, and then I'll follow it up with another layer, of the mangrove slabs. So let me go ahead and finish this up, and then you'll see what it looks like. And there's the view walking up the stairs, and it's a little hard to see it fully, so let's go ahead and fly up in the air, turn myself around, and I still need to fill in the roof, of course, but just to give a better view of what this is going to look like. So we have stairs going up to this top area of what is going to be a temple. So I was inspired to make a Mayan Aztec-y type build, and of course then Black Panther also came out, and then got more inspiration once I saw Namor's side of Talokan. So that kind of solidified it for me. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the theme. That is the theme I'm going to go with for Season 5. So it kind of all worked out. Originally, I was planning to kind of do like a jungle temple, which I actually have one right over here. So I was thinking of originally doing, the cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, stone, cracked stone, basically all stone. This whole thing was going to be gray, covered in vines. But I just had that little inspiration of, what if I tried to make it look like the way it did when it was originally created? Because now we have all of these ruins these days, right? Everything, all the paint has washed away whatever was on it. So I thought it'd be a good idea, instead of just doing, a regular old ruin, like I said, with the vines and the green and the grays, I wanted to bring it back to its original days when it had paint on the walls and, just things all over the place. So, I think I've been rambling on enough about that, but I just wanted to give you a background behind the idea of my base and how I'm going to approach it for this season. A lot of progress has been made on this building. I went ahead and added in my brown glazed terracotta, again just giving it the feel of how it looked when it was originally created. I know I kind of said Mayan Aztec-y build back then, but I think the word I was looking for was Mesoamerican. So that's the style I'm going for this build, and I feel like just this kind of captures that, again with the colors, the shapes, and I mean, there's really, compared to the other glazed terracotta options that we have in Minecraft, this would be the best in my opinion. And also, as far as the color goes, we have those natural warm colors there to go with the red of the mangrove, and I completed this side also. Oh, I forgot that I added these braziers here as well. I have one on this side, and over down here, I have two more, so this will provide some good lighting for this area. I also completed the outside of this. I have the trim, which I carried up from the bottom up, and let me go ahead and take off again because it's very hard to get the full picture when I'm up close, so that should be far enough. Let me turn around, and there we go. I still need to place in the roof. But let's see, let me do one more spin here so I can get a little more level with it. So there we go. That's a good idea of what this is going to look like. And then, of course, I still have to do this other side, but I'm going to have a lot more resources I am going to need to gather. I'm going to need prismarine brick. I have more mangrove trees growing over here. And, of course, all of the quartz. Man, I didn't realize how much quartz I would be using, but this is coming together really, really nicely. I think what I'm going to do next as far as my quartz goes, it would probably be smart to at least place in my flooring first. Let's see if I can come in for a landing without catching on fire. So I'm thinking I should place in all of the flooring to get that done, and then I'm thinking of doing my storage system. I'm not sure if I want to do it up here on this level or down below, but I have this little area here that's going to go under my staircase so I can have access to the other side. So just like a little walkway there, and I'm thinking of bringing some sort of staircase from the inside. So imagine this being like a little tunnel going to the other side, and then a staircase going down to this level where I will possibly have all of my farms, and I can leave this pretty open because I'm not one for making very huge farms, so I think this should be a sufficient enough area. If not, my other idea was to tear all of this out here. So, of course, all of this bamboo is going to have to go. Just do a little terraforming, and then I was thinking of making this my farming area. So, crops and things like that. So, I have a lot of area to work with over here. I have this side, and like I said, there are so many ideas that I have for this season, but I definitely want to get this main building done first. And with that, I think this is a good place to end the episode. Lots of progress has been made. Like I said, I am super excited with this build, and I hope you are too. I can't wait to complete this and see what it looks like, and then I can get around to building everything else around it throughout the rest of the season. So, with that being said, everyone, this is going to be the end of today's episode. I really hope you all enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.